everybody, this is Amy from Steve's Lawnmower Sales and Service in St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. Today we're going to go over how to make your new chainsaw actually run using our bar and chain oil and our pre-mixed fuel. And to show you how to do that step by step is Husqvarna's Adam.
All right, sounds great. So we got your bar and chain set up on your chainsaw. Now it's time to get it fueled up and lubricated to run properly. You're gonna see there's gonna be two things you're gonna need for your chainsaw. Husqvarna pre-mix fuel. This is a mix of fuel and oil. We pre-mix it, so there's no mixing gases or anything like that. It's 95 octane and an FD rating, which is the top rating in the industry. It's very clean, it's good for your machine, and it can last up to 10 years in this can if the can's not open. Some benefits of running this XP fuel is at the end of the season, you don't have to empty out your gas tank. You can actually keep this in and it's not gonna deteriorate any of your components inside your saw. So that's gonna be the first thing. And the second thing you're gonna see is Husqvarna bar and chain oil. This is gonna lubricate your bar and chain. So we'll fill it up with fuel first. Your fuel tank is gonna be in the back, closest to your handle. Some fuel in there. Tighten this up. Next, we're going to get your bar and chain oil in. This goes on the front side closest to your bar. You never want to run your chainsaw dry. You always want to make sure there's bar and chain oil in it. I recommend prior to starting your chainsaw up, just always check and make sure that that has bar and chain oil in it. So we tighten this up. Okay. Now it's time to start and run your chainsaw. And before we get into starting it, the most important thing is that you're safe and that you have the proper safety equipment. So first off, chaps are absolutely necessary. They're going to really prevent you from having any lower leg injuries. Closed face shoes are another necessity. Glasses are going to really help for when you're cutting. There's going to be debris and chips that come up. You want to protect your eyes. And of course, hearing protection. These chainsaws are very loud. We definitely recommend put some Husqvarna hearing protection on. For startup purposes, on a cold start, that's when you just get your chainsaw out, whether it's fresh out of the box or fresh out of your garage or shed ready to start working. This is when it's cold and hasn't been started yet. This is a purge button here. You're gonna purge, we say roughly 6 times. I'll get some fuel in here. You know you're gonna be ready when there's fuel actually in this purge button. You can purge this as many times as you want. It will not flood the saw. The next step on a cold start is to, on this Rancher saw, pull the choke out. From here, there's 2 proper ways to pull start this chainsaw. You always want to have at least 3 points of contact. So one way is called the leg lock. Leg lock the handle. Put your left hand, if you're left-handed, or if you're right-handed, put your left hand on the handle. Right hand on the pull. And you can pull like so. The other method to do this is to be on the ground. Put your shoe through the handle, right hand or left hand, depending on which's more comfortable for you, on the handle, and then pull. I prefer the leg lock method. It's just easier for me. It's more comfortable. So again, we've purged, our choke is on. Now it's time to get this thing started. Okay, what I did there, I pulled it twice. Once you hear that engine rev over, now it's time to turn your choke off. To turn it off, you simply just push it in. Now, Put our ear protection back on. It should be 1 or 2 pulls, and this chainsaw should be up and running. And that's how you start a chainsaw. Your next startup is going to be when this chainsaw is hot. This is after you've cut it for an extended period of time. Maybe you've run out of fuel and it's time to get this chainsaw started back up. You're going to have a different starting mechanism as you would on a cold start. So when the chainsaw is hot, what you do, simply just pull the choke out and then push it in. That's it. And it should take 1 pull and this should start right up. And that's how you get your Husqvarna Chainsaw Running.
Thanks for watching.